Conservation of Plants and Animals, Chapter 7, Class 8. Ecosystem. An ecosystem consists of all the plants, animals, and microorganisms living in an area, along with the non-living components like climate, water, soil, river, deltas, etc. So the interaction between the living and non-living components take place in an ecosystem. In the pic, forest and aquatic ecosystem has shown. Conservation of forest and wildlife to protect our flora and fauna and their habitats. Protected areas called sanctuaries, national parks, and biosphere reserves have been earmarked. Plantation, cultivation, grazing, felling trees, hunting, and poaching are prohibited in these areas. To explain the same topic again, conservation of forest and wildlife. Forest and wildlife can be conserved by setting up areas like biosphere reserve, wildlife sanctuaries, and national parks. First is biosphere reserve. So these are large areas of protected land for conservation of biodiversity and the traditional life of the tribal people living there. Second one are national parks. So these are the areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. And the third is wildlife sanctuaries. So these are the areas where animals are protected from any disturbance to them or their habitat. So the animals are protected in these biosphere reserve, national park, and wildlife sanctuaries. Now children again understand the topic wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuaries are the areas where animals are protected from any disturbances to them or their habitat. The killing or capturing of the animals in wildlife sanctuary, this is strictly prohibited. Animals, they can live like their natural habitat. They are free to move in the wildlife sanctuary area. National Park. National parks are the areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. For example, Satpura National Park. This is the first reserve forest in India. The pics are also shown. Biosphere Reserve. Biosphere Reserve, these are the large areas of protective land for conservation of biodiversity and the traditional life of the tribals living there. Biodiversity, this is the variety of plants, animals, and microorganisms found in the area. The Panchmari Biosphere Reserve, this consists of a national park called Satpura and two wildlife sanctuaries called Bori and Panchmari. Endemic species. Endemic species are those species of plants and animals found only in a particular area and not found anywhere else. For example, sal and wild mango. These are the endemic flora of Panchmari. Bison, Indian giant squid, and flying squirrel. These are the endemic fauna of this area. Pics are also shown. Snow leopard. The snow leopard is found only in coniferous forest scrub and mountain steep region of the Himalayas and surrounding areas. So it is considered an endangered species. Their numbers are decreasing very fast. Siberian tiger. It is found in some Asian countries only. The giant rafflesia flower. The giant rafflesia is the largest flower in the world. Its weight up to 7 kg and it's measuring up to 91 centimeter wide. It is found in the rainforest of Malaysia and Indonesia. Okapi. The okapi, a member of the giraffe family, lives a secluded life deep in the rainforest of eastern Africa. Red Data Book. The book provides a central information source in organizing studies and monitoring programs on rare and endangered species and their habitat. It is regularly consulted when developing and implementing special measures for the protection and rehabilitations of such species. Children, next topic is migration. Migration is the movement of animals from its own habitat to some other habitat for a particular time period every year due to climatic changes or for breeding purposes. Birds which fly very long distances to reach another land, so they are called migratory birds. For example, Siberian crane. Siberian crane migrates from Siberia to India every year. Reforestation. Reforestation is the restocking of destroyed forests by planting new trees. We should plant at least as many trees as we cut. We have already caused a lot of damage to our forest. If we have to regain our green wealth, reforestation is the only option. In the pigs, peoples, they are sowing or planting new trees. Recycling of paper. About 17 full grown trees are required to produce 1 ton of paper, and paper can be recycled about 5 to 7 times for reuse. We should save, reuse, and recycle paper to save not only trees but also to save the energy, water, and chemicals used to make paper.